This is a history channel. I usually focus on historical events, not modern politics, and that's a choice. But today, I'm going to make an exception to that choice because the more content I make on the Second World War, the more I get people in the comments saying things like, Nazis were National Socialist. Let's not forget their far left political element. Or, in another flavour, socialists are leftists, including Nazis. And I think this is wrong. Not just politically wrong, but historically wrong. Now, of course, it doesn't help that terms like left and right are abstractions of quite complex political beliefs, but it is the best we have, and even so, Nazi Germany fits quite comfortably on the right side of this divide. So today I'm going to try and prove that to anyone who's on the fence. I will leave aside my personal feeling that it's a sad reflection of our times that this has become a matter of debate, but there you are. That said, let's begin. So the most common arguments I've seen are ones that go like this one. Commies always say Nazis was the right wing when the term is short for National Socialism. And this is actually true. National Socialism is where we get the term Nazi. And fun fact, when Hitler was doing his tour of Germany to rustle up popular support, he would actually subtly change the title depending on his audience. If, say, he was addressing a trade union in Berlin, he would capitalise the S in socialism, emphasising his solidarity with workers. But then the next day in Munich, when addressing conservatives, he'd make the S lowercase and capitalise the N in nationalism. He knew how to be a man for all sides. But in any case, the point does stand. It's literally in the name, National Socialist. Therefore, the Nazis were left-wing. Now, I don't want to spend too long on this argument because I think we can all see the problem with it. Things aren't always what they call themselves, which is why North Korea, despite being the most repressive nation on earth, still officially calls itself the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. It's false advertisement and, taken too literally, it'll get ya. Dry clothing works by getting your clothes wet, just with chemicals instead of water. French fries come from Belgium, not France. You get the idea. But by that same virtue, some things are exactly what they're called. The United States of America is a series of states united in America. So just saying the Nazis weren't socialist doesn't actually make that true. I'm going to have to prove it to you, and in order to do that, we need to look at politics in the early 20th century.